Good evening, Swati. Good evening, Bhavishya.
Good evening.
Good evening. Yeah, now we are continuing with the NCRT children. NCRT, we finished exercise 11.1, 11.2, 11.3, and then I did some extra problems. And we also understood about a hollow cylinder, how to find the volume and surface area of a hollow cylinder. Now we'll get back to NCRT and we'll complete exercise 11.4, which is the last chapter, or sorry, which is the last exercise in NCRT on mensuration. Okay, so these are the examples before that exercise. Fine. Find the height of a cuboid whose volume is 275 centimeter cube and base area is 25 centimeter square. So we know that volume is equal to area into height. Simple way of saying, a very simple way of saying volume is equal to area into height. Okay, so volume is 275 is equal to area is 25 into height. So height is equal to 275 divided by 25, which is equal to 11 centimeters. So we have understood that volume is area of the uniform cross section. That's what is the base area here. So volume is equal to area into height. Substitute the values and find h. So see here, children, please write down. Here, volume of the cuboid is given to be 275 centimeter cube. All right. Volume of the cuboid is 275 centimeter cube. You can, if you want, write this step also. You can also see this is optional. You want to write this, you don't want to write this, it's optional. So I've written L into what is volume of a cuboid. Let me explain what you see on the screen. So volume of the cuboid is given to be 275 centimeter cubed. Now volume is L into B into H. So L into B into H is equal to 275. Now L into B is nothing but base area because length into breadth is base area. The base of a cuboid is a rectangle. The base of a cuboid is a rectangle. L into B is the area of a rectangle. So base area. L into B is base area. Base area into height. L into B is base area into height is equal to 275. So the base area is given to be 25. So 25 into H is equal to 275. H is equal to 275 by 25, which is 11. Otherwise, you can directly write this. Height is equal to volume of the cuboid by base area of the cuboid. You can directly write this. So you can do it in both the ways. Please write down, children. Please write down. Let me know once done, children.
Done, ma'am. Completed, ma'am. Can you show me the previous?
Oh, sorry, I did not notice. I had put my mic on mute and I was talking. Swati and Bhavishya, both of you finished this one?
No, ma'am, I didn't.
Okay, it was not very clear. Okay. Next one. A go down is in the form of a cuboid of measures 60 meters by 40 meters by 30 meters. So it's a cuboidal go down. Length, breadth, height, all given to you. How many cuboidal boxes can be stored in it if the volume of one box is 0.8 meter cubed? So supposing, supposing the volume of the go down, the volume of the room, okay, a go down is basically a big room, usually in the basement. A go down, it can be in the ground floor, first floor, second floor, but usually it is in the basement. Okay, that is the underground floor. So a go down is in the form of a cuboid. So it's a cuboidal room, basically a big room. It's a cuboidal room. Now, supposing the volume of the cuboid is say 100 meter cube. Okay, the volume of the cuboid is 100 meter cubed, and the volume of you want to store many identical boxes in it, and say the volume of one box is 5 meter cubed. Okay, the volume you want to store many boxes. Identical boxes in the go down, and each box has a volume of 5 meter cubed, and the total volume of the go down or the cuboidal room is 100 meter cubed. So how many boxes can you store, children? The total volume, volume available is 100 meter cubed. The volume occupied by one box is 5 meter cubed. So how many boxes can be stored in the go down? Not only on the floor, you can stack it up. You can stack it up. How many?
20.
20. So basically it is the total volume of the go down by the volume of one box. By the volume of one box. The total volume of the go down divided by the volume of one box. So you can store 20 boxes. See here, 20 boxes. Each box takes a volume of 5 meter cubed. So totally 100 meter cubed is occupied. The go down is full of boxes now. Now you cannot put even one box more into the go down because it's completely full. So now we have to be very careful about the unit used everywhere. So here for the go down meter, length, breadth and height is given in meter, and the volume of the box is also given in meter cubed. So there is no conversion needed. Both are in meters. You see here, number of boxes equal to volume of the go down by volume of one box. So how do we find the volume of the go down? L into B into H. L into B into H. So 60 volume. How do you find the volume of the go down? L into B into H. So that's what I've written here. 60 into 40 into 30 divided by volume of one box. It's given directly. The volume is given directly. So 0.8. Now we want to shift the decimal point. In 0.8, we want to shift the decimal point. So we multiply the numerator and denominator by 10. So what happens? 60 into 40 into 30 into 10. And 0.8 into 10 becomes 8. 0.8 into 10. When you multiply, you get 8. It's 80 and you put a decimal point here, so it's 8. So when you simplify, you get 90,000. So 90,000 boxes can be stored in the go down. Right on, children?
Ma'am, can you show me the solution for example 8, ma'am?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Done, ma'am.
Yeah. Any doubts, children? Any questions? Please ask.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
No doubt, ma'am.
on it. Yeah. A rectangular paper of width, somebody's mic is enabled, please disable your mic. A rectangular paper of width, meaning the breadth, 14 centimeters is rolled along its width. It's rolled along its width. And a cylinder of radius 20 centimeters is formed. So you can see it beside the rectangle. So rectangular paper of width 14 centimeters, see the figure there, is rolled along its width. And a cylinder of radius 20 centimeters is formed. Find the volume of the cylinder. Find the volume of the cylinder. So you can see the figure is given to you. You can see there that in the figure, we don't know the length of the rectangle. We do not know the length of the rectangle. We know the breadth of the rectangle is 14 centimeters. And see when it is, when it is made into a cylinder, you can see here the radius of the cylinder is given to be 20 centimeters and the height of the cylinder is given to be 14 centimeters. And you need to find the volume of the cylinder. The formula to find the volume of a cylinder is pi r square h cubic units, where r is 20 and height is 14. Radius of the cylinder is 20 and the height of the cylinder is 14. So simply use the formula and find the volume. Please work, children. Done, children?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
No, ma'am.
Okay, okay.
Done, ma'am.
Yeah. A rectangular piece of paper, 11 centimeters by 4 centimeters, is folded without overlapping to make a cylinder of height 4 centimeters. Find the volume of the cylinder. Find the volume of the cylinder. So you can see that a rectangular piece of paper is rolled to form a cylinder of height 4 centimeter. So where is 11 centimeters now? 11 centimeters becomes the circumference of the circle. See now the length of the rectangle is 11. The breadth of the rectangle is 4. Now the breadth of the rectangle becomes the height of the cylinder. This one becomes, because when you fold it, when you bring this one, the opposite ends, this end and this one, this end together, when you bring this end and this end together, you get a cylinder like this of height 4 centimeters. When you bring this and this together, when you roll it and bring them together, you don't overlap, you just make them meet. You don't overlap. So when these two opposite edges meet, you roll it, you roll it in such a way that the opposite edges meet and the cylinder is formed. So the height of the cylinder is 4 centimeters. Now where is 11? Where is 11? So 11 is it's made into a circle. This length becomes the base of the cylinder. This length becomes the base of the cylinder, which is a circle. So that 11 centimeter is the length of the circle. That is 2 pi r is equal to 11. 2 pi r is equal to 11. The circumference of the circle is equal to 11. This one becomes the height of the cylinder. Now the length of the rectangle, where is the length? That length only becomes a circle. The length becomes a circle here. So that means what is the length of the circle? 2 pi r. Circumference of the circle, 2 pi r. 2 pi r is equal to 11. When you work this, you can find the value of r. Now when you have the radius and the height of the cylinder, you can find the volume of the cylinder. The question is to find the volume of the cylinder. For that, you need the radius and height of the cylinder. Height of the cylinder is known, 4 centimeters. What is the radius of the cylinder? What is the radius of the cylinder? 2 pi r is equal to 11. 2 pi r is equal to 11. 2 into 22 by 7 into r is equal to 11. So r is equal to 11 into 2 becomes 1 by 2 on the other side, and 22 by 7 becomes 7 by 22. Reciprocals. Ones are, twos are. So r is equal to 7 by 4. 7 by 4. Now we found the radius. Using radius and height, we find the volume of the cylinder. Please work, children. If you still have a doubt, I can explain. You can go through the slide and then write, or as you're writing, please understand. Any doubts, please ask me. Done, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's see it again. So we are given a rectangular piece of paper, length 11 centimeters, breadth 4 centimeters. Now this is rolled and made into a cylinder. So we know that the cylinder is open from both the ends. The cylinder is open from both the ends. So this is rolled and made into a cylinder. The height of the cylinder is 4 centimeters. We need to find the radius of the cylinder. So we know that the breadth of the rectangular paper becomes the height of the cylinder. Then what about the length of the paper? What about the length of the rectangular paper? Where is it? That has become the circular base of the cylinder. 11 centimeter has now become 11 centimeter has now become the circular base of the cylinder, which means 2 pi r is equal to 11. The length of the circle is 11, which means 2 pi r is equal to 11. Just a second, children. So the yeah, the breadth of the that's what I've written here. See here, rectangular paper, length 11 centimeters, breadth 4 centimeters. Breadth of the paper becomes the height of the cylinder. It's given. The breadth of the paper becomes the height of the cylinder. So that means h is equal to 4 centimeters. But we don't know r. We don't know the radius of the cylinder. For the rectangle, you know the length and breadth. For the cylinder, you need to know the radius and height. You know the height, but you don't know the radius. So how to find the radius? So the breadth becomes the height of the cylinder. The length becomes the length of the paper becomes the circular base of the cylinder. That's what is written here. Length of the rectangular paper becomes the circular base of the cylinder. So the circumference of the circle is equal to the length of the rectangle. So 2 pi r is equal to L. 2 pi r is equal to 11. 2 into 22 by 7 into r is equal to 11. R is equal to 11. 22 by 7 becomes its reciprocal on the other side. So into 7 by 22. And 2 is nothing but 2 by 1. So it becomes 1 by 2 on the other side. 2 is 2 by 1. It becomes 1 by 2 on the other side. So on simplifying, 11 ones are 11 twos are. So 7 by 4. R is equal to 7 by 4 centimeter. So now we found the radius of the cylinder. Now the volume of the cylinder is equal to pi r square h. We found the radius 7 by 4 and the height is already given to us 4 centimeters. So substitute 77 by 2 or 38.5 centimeter cube. The breadth of the rectangle becomes the height of the cylinder. The length of the rectangle becomes the circular base of the cylinder. So where is 11 centimeter? 11 centimeters turned like this. This one is 11. What is this? This is 2 pi r. 2 pi r is equal to 11. When you equate that, you can find the value of r. Now we know r and we already know h. Using r and h, you can find the volume. Any questions, children? Okay. Yeah. Please take down this. So this is the first question in the exercise. This is exercise 11.4. Now please write down this, children. Done, children? Okay. But I hope you understand. So to find how much it can hold, you have to find the volume. To find the number of cement bags required to plaster it. Where will we plaster? Plastering is, you will not, fill it with cement. You will not fill the tank with cement. If you're filling it with something, it's volume. Plastering is done on the surfaces, on the inside surface, outside surface. Plastering is done on the surfaces, the inside surface, the inner, whatever curved surface area or whatever, and the outer surface. So it is the surface area. Plastering is plastering, whitewashing, painting, all this is on the surface area. To find the number of smaller tanks that can be filled with water from it. So all this, how much it can hold. Whenever it's about the liquid being filled into it, it's volume. Volume. Let me know, children, once done.
Completed now.
Okay. All right. Diameter of cylinder A. You can see the figures there, children. Cylinder, you can see cylinder A and cylinder B. So from the figures, you can make out that okay. Bhavishya will tell me about figure A and Swati will tell me about figure B. Bhavishya, say something about figure A. You can see 7 centimeters and 14 centimeters, no? What are they for the cylinder A?
For cylinder A, the diameter is 7 centimeter, ma'am, and the height for cylinder A is 14 centimeter.
Very good, very good. Yeah, the diameter of cylinder A is 7 centimeters and the height of cylinder A is 14 centimeters. Swati, for cylinder B?
Ma'am, the height is 7 centimeter and the base of the cylinder is 14 centimeter.
Base of the cylinder meaning what for the base, what value is 14?
Ma'am, the length of the cylinder.
No. You need to use
Ma'am, the diameter.
The diameter. The diameter for a cylinder, the base is circular. For a cylinder, the base is circular. So if it's a circle, it has radius and diameter. So here 14 in cylinder B, 14 represents the diameter of the base. For cylinder A, diameter is 7 centimeters. For cylinder B, diameter is 14 centimeters. For cylinder A, height is 14 centimeters. For cylinder B, height is 7 centimeters. Now, what is the question? Yeah, without doing any calculations, can you suggest whose volume is greater? Without doing any calculations, can you suggest whose volume is greater? Verify it by finding the volume of both the cylinders. Check whether the cylinder with greater volume also has greater surface area. So you'll have to find volume. First, you'll have to guess. You'll have to make a guess. If you can find out by the values which cylinder will have greater volume. Then you should actually find the volume of both the cylinders, and you should also find the surface area of both the cylinders and find out which one has a greater surface area. Yes, children, you can see the answer here. See, presenting your answer is very important. Please write down and you can ask me if you have any questions. So for cylinder A, radius and height R1, H1. For cylinder B, radius and height R2, H2. Is that fine, children? For cylinder A, radius R1, height H1. For cylinder B, radius R2, height H2. So how will you, modify the formula? The formula will be pi R1 square H1. See, pi R, just write pi R square H, okay? Just write pi R square H and just put a 1 like this. Pi R1 square. Please look at the screen. I'll do it again. Please look at your screen. Just write pi R square H and put R1 H1. Then again here, write pi R square H and R2 H2. That's all. Yes, children. Please start working. And children, for both the cylinders, nothing is mentioned if the cylinder is open at the top or closed at the top. Nothing is mentioned. So you have to find the total surface area. Since nothing is mentioned, surface area means total surface area. Done, children? Yeah. Done, children?
Completed, ma'am.
Yeah. What, Swati?
Ma'am, the last one.
Okay. Oh, Nandana, you have joined us. I did not know about it. When did you join us, Nandana?
Ma'am, at 7:30, ma'am.
7:30. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were in the meeting. Because you had told me that this week you will not be able to attend since you will be having exams at school, right? So I just, yeah, so I didn't check at all.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
tomorrow only I'll not able to come. Today.
Okay. Today, since it was a holiday, you had time to prepare.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So children, so here there is a question of without doing any calculation, can you suggest which one has a greater, can you suggest whose volume is greater? So just you cannot look and say, but you can just don't use pi, just use r square h. Don't use pi. Pi is a constant, right? Pi r square h. Simply it's roughly do r square h. What do you get for r square h? See here, I can show you here itself. Just take out this, okay? Just take out this. Just do r square h. What will happen? So, 2 ones are 2 sevens are. So this is 7 into 7 into 7 by 2. But this is 7 into 7 into 7. So this volume will be greater. So this one will have a greater area volume. I'll tell you once again. Without doing any calculations, can you suggest whose volume is greater? Whether the volume of cylinder A is greater or volume of cylinder B is greater? So for that, what you can do is, don't use pi, simply work r square h. What is r square h here? What is the diameter is 7. So the radius is 7 by 2. R square, 7 by 2 into 7 by 2 into h, 14. And for B, it will be radius is 7. So r square into h. All right, this one, when you simplify for A, this is for A, this is for B. A, when you simplify, 2 ones are 2 sevens are, you get 7. You don't calculate, but it is 7 into 7 into 7 by 2. This one is 7 into 7 into 7. So obviously this one will have a greater volume. So B has a greater volume. Am I clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'm saying because both are cylinders, don't use that pi. Simply work r square h. For this one, r square h will be, this is r square, 7 by 2. 1 minute. For this one, it is r square, 7 by 2 into 7 by 2 into h, which is 14. For this one, r square is 7 into 7 into h is 7. Okay, so for this, the volume, this is not the volume. This is not the volume. We're just trying to estimate which one will have greater volume. So here, this is 2 ones are 2 sevens are. So it is 7 into 7 into 7 by 2. But here it is 7 into 7 into 7. So this one has greater volume. Is the working understood, children? Any questions?
Understood.
You have to write cubic units. I had written it earlier. Cubic units. And then square units here. Square units, square units. So in both volume and surface area, the question is, which one? Check whether the cylinder with greater volume also has greater surface area. Is it true? Volume B, volume of cylinder B is greater, and correspondingly its surface area is also greater. The height of a cuboid. Find the height of a cuboid whose base area is 180 centimeters square and volume is 900 centimeter cube. I think we did one like this earlier. Convert this. This L into B I've written. L into B is nothing but area of base. Or base area. Or base area. This L into B is nothing but base area. You can even write base area. Into height. L into B is base area. Into height is equal to 900. Finished, children? Vandana, Swati, and Bhavishya, finished? Okay.
Last.
Yeah, okay.
Done, ma'am.
Yeah. So volume is 900. Volume means L into B into H is 900. And this L into B is nothing but base area. L into B is nothing but base area into H is equal to 900. So substitute the base area 180 into H is equal to 900. H is equal to 900 by 180, 5 centimeters.
Done, ma'am.
Yeah. Yes, I want you to try this. A cuboid is of dimension 60 centimeter by 54 centimeter by 30 centimeter. How many small cubes with side 6 centimeter can be placed in the given cuboid? Yeah, please try. How will you find the number of small cubes? What's the formula?
Volume of the cuboid divided by small cubes.
Volume of the cuboid divided by
Volume of the small cubes.
very good. Volume of one small cube. What is the volume of one small cube? You don't have to multiply and give me the answer. Just tell me what is the volume of one small cube?
6 cubed.
6 cubed. Yeah. 6 into 6 into 6. Very good. Very good. Yes. See you. So number of cubes is equal to volume of the cuboid by volume of one cube. Cuboid is LBH. Cube is A cubed. So 60 into 54 into 30 divided by 6 into 6 into 6. How will you simplify? See here, 6 ones are 6 tens are. 6 ones are 6 nines are. 6 ones are 6 fives are. 9 fives are 45 into 10, 450. So 450 cubes can be stored or placed. Yeah, please write on. Done, children?
Done, ma'am.
Others? Okay. Find the height of, sorry, not done?
Yes, ma'am. Last step, ma'am.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Find the height of the cylinder whose volume is 1.54 meter cubed and diameter of the base is 140 centimeter. See that the units are different. Volume is 1.54 meter cubed. but the diameter is given in centimeter. So we need to convert volume, which is in meter cube, to centimeter cube. How do we do that? How do we convert 1.54 meter cube to centimeter cube? How do you convert? Okay, what is 5 meters? What is 5?
500 centimeters.
5 into 100, 500 centimeters. So 5 meter square will be 5 into 100 into 100. That is equal to 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. So many centimeters square. And 5 meter cubed will be 5 into 100 into 100 into 100. That is equal to 5 followed by 6 zeros centimeter cube. Is this understood, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So 1.54 meter cube will be 1.54. If you multiply by 100, it will be converted to centimeter. Now this is meter cubed. So do it 3 times. Whatever you do, do it 3 times. So this is equal to 154, 1, 2, 3, 4. So many centimeter cubed. Because these two zeros and these two decimal points, they get cancelled kind of. So you have to add 4 zeros after 154. So you just have to convert, children. That's all, nothing else. See here, volume is equal to 154. Don't write 0000 centimeter cube. Now we have the volume in centimeter cube. Why did we convert volume to centimeter cubed? Because the diameter is given in centimeter. You have to work in a form. When you use a formula, you should substitute the values in the same unit everywhere. So we convert meter cube to centimeter cube. Now volume is equal to 154 followed by 40 centimeter cube. Now volume of the cylinder is pi r square h. Pi r square h is equal to 1 because volume is this number. Volume is nothing but pi r square h. Why pi r square h? Because it's cylinder is equal to 154 followed by 4 zeros. So 22 by 7 into what's the radius? Diameter is 140. So what's the radius? Diameter is 140. What is the radius? 70. 70 into 70 into h is equal to 1540000. That's all. Just work this. Solve this and find the value of h. Please work, children. Okay, so I've done it in different ways because some of you might, have a doubt as to how to proceed with decimals and all that. See, I've done it in 3 different ways. Yeah, please understand all the 3 ways. I'll ask you to explain. Please work, children. I'll just come back.
Done, ma'am.
All right, I think that was Swati. Finished, Swati?
Yes, ma'am.
What about Bhavishya and Nandana?
From last one I'm doing, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So once they finish, I want Swati to explain this, Nandana to explain this, and Bhavishya to explain this. Done?
Done, ma'am.
Yeah. Yes, Swati, please explain the first method.
Yes, ma'am. In the first method, the diameter is given to be 140 centimeter, ma'am. So we need to divide 140 by 2, ma'am. So we get it as 7 centimeter, ma'am. Since the units are not same, we convert 7 centimeter to meter, ma'am.
Where is
By
7
dividing
centimeter?
70 centimeter, I mean. 70 centimeter, we convert it to meter, ma'am, by dividing it by 100. So we get 7 by 10 meter, ma'am.
Okay.
And then the volume of the cylinder is given in the question to be 1.54 meter cube, ma'am. So we substitute the value for the height, ma'am. So pi r square h equals 154 by 100, ma'am.
What is this
Hey,
154 by 100? How 154 by 100?
ma'am, we are writing it in the fractional form, ma'am.
So we're just shifting the decimal.
Yes,
Like
ma'am.
how we write 0.7 as 7 by 10. We are not converting the unit or something there. We are not converting a particular unit to a different unit. No, we are just shifting the decimal point. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So class 1.54, as Swati said, we just put it in the fractional form like 154 by 100. Just to shift the decimal point. Very good, Swati. Yeah, next.
Yes, ma'am. And then the value of pi is 22 by 7, ma'am. And then r square is 7 by 10 into 7 by 10. And then the value of h is unknown, ma'am. And that's equal to 154 by 100, ma'am.
So in this method, we have taken the values in meter or centimeter?
And we are taking it in meter, ma'am.
Meter. Volume is in meter cubed and radius is in meter. So height you will get in meter or centimeter?
And we get it in meter, ma'am.
Yeah, because volume is in meter cubed and radius is in meter. So the value of height which you get will be in meter, because throughout in the formula we have substituted the values in meter cube or in meter. So the answer which you get for height will also be in meter. Okay, yeah. After that, Swati.
Yes, ma'am. We then transpose 22 by 7 and 7 by 10 and 7 by 10 to the other side, ma'am. We get the reciprocal form, ma'am. And then
No,
we
yeah, you're right. You're right. So first I've cancelled the 7 and the 7. I've cancelled the 7 and 7. Then h is equal to 1. This 154 by 100, we can see it here, 154 by 100. Okay, and this 22 and 7, they are in the numerator. I've written them in the denominator here. And this 10 and 10 are in the denominator. I've put them in the numerator here. I just want to explain what I have done. Yes, you're right, Swati. We need to transport and we need to transpose the fractions and they'll come to the other side as reciprocals. You're right. So children, it's like this 7 and 7 I cancelled. And then we have 20. Okay, we have this 154 by 100 here. 154 by 100. And then we have 22 and 7 in the numerator. I put it in the denominator on the other side. And 10 and 10 in the denominator. Okay, on the other side will be in the numerator, 10 and 10. And on simplifying this, 22 and 7 is 154. So straight away gets cancelled. 10 tens are 100, cancels, 1 meter. Okay, Swati. So according to your explanation on transposing and simplifying, we get height is equal to 1 meter, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Any doubts you have here, Swati, in this working?
No doubts, ma'am.
Anybody else? Nandana and Bhavishya?
Ma'am.
Okay. Yes, Nandana, do the second one.
Yes, ma'am.
In the second one, we are
give
substituting the values in meter or centimeter.
meter, ma'am.
In the second one, we are taking the values in the formula in meter or centimeter.
Sorry, ma'am. Centimeter.
Okay, tell me.
Ma'am, they given the radius as 140, ma'am, by 2.
So they've given the diameter as 140.
140. They given the diameter as 140. Since radius is r square, we divide it by 140, ma'am. So when we simplify, we get 70 centimeter, ma'am. 70 centimeter, we need to change into meter, ma'am. So we get 1.
Where are you explaining? Which one are you explaining, ma?
And the B one. Second solution.
This one, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Where is 70? Where are we converting it to meter here?
Centimeter, ma'am.
No, Nandana, maybe you can try the third one. Just listen. Let's see if Bhavishya can do this. Bhavishya? Yeah, please explain the second one.
Yes, ma'am.
In the second one, we are substituting the values in centimeter or meter.
We are substituting the value as centimeter.
Okay, fine. Yeah, Nandana, listen to this and get ready with the third one, Nandana. Yeah, tell me, Bhavishya.
Yes, ma'am. We are having diameter as 140, ma'am. Radius is 8, r power 2, r square, ma'am. Like we are going to divide like 140 divided by 2 is we are getting 70 centimeter, ma'am. Volume of cylinder we are getting 1.54 meters cube. After that, 1.54 into we are having meter cube, ma'am. So we are going to convert into 100 into 100 into 100 centimeter, ma'am. And pi r square h is equal to we are going to take.
How suddenly I've written pi r square h? How suddenly pi r square h?
The volume of the cylinder is pi r square.
Yeah. Here, see, this is the equation. This is only the equation. Volume of cylinder is equal to 1.54 meter cube. Volume of cylinder is pi r square h. And this one we converted to centimeter cube. Very good. Yeah. Yes, Bhavishya. Yeah.
1.4 followed by 48 centimeter cube, ma'am. So pi r is 22 by 7 into r square is 70 into 70, ma'am. Is equal to 154 followed by 4 zeros. H is equal to 154.
So so here what I've done is I've simplified. 7 ones are 7 tens are. 7 ones are 7 tens are. So now H is equal to, we have this number here, see here in the numerator. And here we have 22, 10 and 70 in the numerator. On transposing, all of them will come to the denominator. See here 22, 10 and 70. 22, 10 and 70. So how did that happen? Because we simplify here. 7 ones are 7 tens are. So now this 22, 10 and 70 from the numerator will come to the denominator on the other side. Yes, Bhavishya. So on simplifying, we get 100. What is the unit for 100?
100 centimeter we can make it 1 meter.
Why centimeter? Why not meter? Why not 100 meter? Why centimeter?
Because we are substituting value like centimeter, ma'am.
Yeah, because we have taken radius in centimeter and this volume in centimeter cubed. This is centimeter cubed and this is centimeter. So the answer which you get also will be in centimeter. And we know 100 centimeter is 1 meter. So H is equal to 1 meter. Very good, Bhavishya. Very good. Yes, Nandana, now you can try this. In the third one, yeah, in the third one, are we substituting the values in meter or centimeter?
Meter.
Meter. Okay, yeah. Proceed.
140 by 2 we can divide it, ma'am, so we get 70 centimeter. We made 70 centimeter into meter by dividing it by 100.
Okay.
So the decimal moves forward, ma'am, 2 steps forward, so you get 0.7
Okay,
meter,
very
ma'am.
good. Very good.
The volume
So
of
now you have the radius in meter. Radius is in meter. Okay.
Yes, and the volume of the cylinder is 1.54 meter cube, ma'am. And we should substitute, ma'am, pi r squared by h. We should substitute pi is equal to 22 by 7 into r is 0.7, ma'am. We should do 2 times. Into h we don't know, ma'am. We should keep it aside, ma'am. And except h, we need to transpose pi and r square to to the right side, ma'am, so that all the numerators will come down and all the denominators go up, ma'am.
Very good, very good. So H is equal to 1.54. 22 by 7 will become 7 by 22. 0.7 by 1 will become 1 by 0.7. Yeah, this also will become 1 by 0.7. Very good. Okay.
Ma'am, the two 0.7, ma'am. They have 10, ma'am. 10 into 10 is 100, ma'am. We need to transpose that 100 to 1.54, ma'am, so that it will be converted into 154, and they will be normal as 7, ma'am. 1 by 7.
Very good. So it's like, you know, we're shifting 2 decimal places, 1, 2 in the numerator, and we're shifting 1, 2 places in the denominator also.
Yes.
Yeah, or you can also multiply the numerator and denominator by 100. You can also multiply the numerator and denominator by 100. Then 1.54 becomes 154, and this one will become 7. What I have done is, I have shifted the decimal point. 1, 2. In the numerator, I shift the decimal point by 2 places. In the denominator also, see here, 1, 2 places. So they get cancelled out. Okay, then on simplifying,
get 1 meter.
Very good. Why is it meter? Why not centimeter?
Ma'am, because the volume of the cylinder is in.
Because volume we have taken in meter cube and
R also is in.
Yeah, because we have taken radius and volume. See, when you substitute the values in a formula, all the values must be the same unit. Either all in centimeter or all in meter. So here we have taken the radius in meter and the volume in meter cubed. So the answer will directly be in meter. H is equal to 1 meter. Very good. Very good. So children, I would just see if some of you will ask me like how to do if we don't convert 1.54 to a fraction, how will you proceed it using the decimal itself, 1.54? So just for that, I've just worked like this in different ways. Just to show you how the calculation goes, you know. These are not 3 different methods. It's the same method. These are not 3 different methods. Same method. Just that we are substituting the values in centimeter or meter, or sometimes we will not shift the decimal point. We'll use it as it is. So in all these cases, how do you simplify? That's what I've shown here. It is only one method. Yes, children. Yeah, now tell me the conversion, children. What is the relationship between centimeter cubed and liter? 1 liter is equal to how many centimeter cubed? And 1 kiloliter is equal to how many meter cubed? What is 1 kiloliter? Meaning, what do you mean by 1 kiloliter? What do you mean by 1 kiloliter? How many liters is it? 1 kilo means how many? 1 kiloliter is how many liters?
100 liters.
1,000 liters. 1 kilo means 1,000. 1,000 liters. I want you to fill this. 1 liter is how many centimeter cubed? And 1 kiloliter, nothing but 1,000 liters, is equal to how many meter cubed? We have seen this earlier. Phil, look into your book. Look into your book and find out the answer for this.
Ma'am, 1 liter equals 1000.
Sorry.
Ma'am, 1 kiloliter equals 1 meter square, ma'am. And
1 meter
1
cube.
meter cube, ma'am.
And 1 liter is 1,000 centimeter cube. Very good, Swati. All of you in your notebook, write this 3 times. Write it 3 times. 1 liter is equal to 1,000 centimeter cubed. 1 liter is equal to 1,000 centimeter cubed. Write that 3 times. Write the next one also 3 times, children.
Done, ma'am.
Okay.
completed, ma'am.
Yeah. Very good. So please remember this conversion. It's very important. Now a milk tank is in the form of a cylinder whose radius. So when it's a cylinder, you're just interested in 2 values, radius and height. If you know this, you're very happy because you can answer any question related to the cylinder. A milk tank is in the form of a cylinder whose radius is 1.5 meters and length is 7 meters. Length meaning the height of the cylinder is 7 meters. So you know the radius, you know the height. Very happy. Find the quantity of milk in liters that can be stored in the tank. So you need to first find the volume in meter cube. Why meter cube? Because radius and height is given in meter. So first find the volume of the cylinder in meter cube and use this relation to convert meter cube to liters. That's all. See here, children. See? So first we find the capacity of the tank in meter cube. In meter cube. See here, meter cube. Okay. I'm not talking about the calculation part that you understand. We find the volume of the capacity in meter cube. Now, how do you convert? 1 meter cube is 1,000 liters. Then 49.5 meter cube is how many liters? Children, I'll write the relation again. See here. We know that 1,000 liters, that is 1 kiloliter. That is only 1 kiloliter. 1,000 liters is 1 kiloliter. So 1,000 liters is 1 meter cube. Or 1 meter cubed is equal to 1,000 liters. Both are correct. Like 100 centimeter is 1 meter. Or 1 meter is 100 centimeter. Both are correct. Both are correct. Okay, so use a rule. Now you want to convert what, children? You want to convert this meter cube to liter. You want to convert this meter cubed to liter. So what is that rule or what is the relation between meter cube and liter? We know 2 things. You should choose the correct one. To convert centimeter cube to liter, use the first one. To convert meter cube to liter, use the second one. What is the second one? In the second one, we know that 1 meter cube is 1,000 liters. You can also use it as 1,000 liters is equal to 1 meter cubed. Anyways, you can use it. Anyways, you can use it. So see here, 1 meter cubed is 1000 liters. Then 49.5 meter cubed is how many liters? So, you know, product of extremes is equal to product of means. If you want, you can also write this step because this is to nothing but division. So in the next step, you can write 1 meter cube by 1000 liters. This is has to becomes equal to. Children, listen to this carefully. This one extra step you can write if you want. 1 meter cube. This is to is nothing but division. 1000 liters. Is has to becomes equal to. Is has to is equal to. This one. Divide is to meaning divided by x. Have I explained this clearly, children? This one?
Yes, ma'am.
Just writing it in as a proportion like this in fractional form. Now what will you do? Cross multiply. You will cross multiply, right? So x into 1. Leave the units. Leave the units. Okay, so 1 into x or x into 1 is equal to 1000 into 49.5. That's what you see here. That's what you see here. So x is equal to 1000 into 49.5 by 1. So you get 49,500 and it is liters because x liters. So x is 49,500 liters. Therefore, the tank can hold 49,500 liters of milk. See, children, you can write this straight away also. See here, children, if you don't want to write the proportion, you know, you can also write like this. See here, children, 1000 liters is 1 meter cubed. Then how many liters is 49.5 meter cube? You can write this straight away like this and cross multiply and cross multiply. See here, children, I'll do it here again for you. See here. 1 meter cube is 1000 liters. Then 49.5 meter cubed is how many liters? You can write it like this, or you can write 1000 liters is 1 meter cubed. Then how many liters is 49.5 meter cubed? Just cross multiply and you'll get the answer. Anyways, you can write. See here, you can write it like this or like this and cross multiply and solve for x. That we can do. We know how to cross multiply and find the value of x. That's all. So you can write 1 meter cube by 1000 liters or 1000 liters by 1 meter cube. But what is important? If you write meter cubed in the numerator here, you should write meter cube in the numerator here also. Liter in the denominator. Here liter in the numerator, meter cube in the denominator. That is very important. If you write like this, you're wrong. If you write 1 meter cubed is 1 meter cubed is 1000 liters. Then how many liters is 49.5 meter cubed? This is wrong. This is wrong. Because here you've written meter cubed and liter, and here liter and meter cubed. The numerators must have the same unit. The denominators must have the same unit. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that you should be careful. So then you don't have to write all this at all. You don't have to write this proportion at all. You can directly write this. You don't have to write this proportion at all. You can directly write this. 1 meter cube is 1000 liters. Then 49.5 meter cube is how many x liters? You don't have to show. I've just to make it very clear, I've shown all these steps. You don't have to write this step at all then. You don't have to show this also. Just cross multiply. X into 1 is equal to 1000 into 49.5 and solve. Yes, children, start writing. Then don't show this step. If you've understood, then don't show this step. You don't have to show this also. Write the answer without these two steps.
Done, ma'am.
All right. So first we find the capacity of the tank. It will be in meter cube because radius is in meter and height is in meter. So the capacity will be in meter cubed. Now we have to convert meter cube to liter because we'll have to find the quantity of milk in liters. So we are converting meter cube to liters. That's all. Done, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Nandana finished?
Yes.
What did she say?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. One second, children. Just a second. Yeah. Just take a screenshot of these two answers. Finish it. We'll see them in the next class. Take a picture, children. Complete it now. Don't postpone. You'll forget. Very small ones. Please complete it now. We'll discuss the same in the next class. Work it now. We'll see the explanation in the next class. Take a screenshot.
Look, ma'am.
Okay. This one also. Take a screenshot.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Let me see the portal. All of you took a screenshot?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Swati says yes. What about the others? Okay.
Look, screenshot.
Okay. Just a minute. So see. Mensuration test 1. Who's not completed? All of you have the okay. Swati, Nandana, and Bhavishya finished test 1, is it? All the three of you?
Ma'am, I couldn't able to complete, ma'am, since my sports day practice and also classes were going on.
So only Bhavishya, only you have completed all, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, see, she's completed all the tests. How many more you have, Swati?
Which one, ma'am?
How many more tests you have to complete?
Ma'am, in this author or worksheet, ma'am?
No, in the tuition I'm asking, not in school.
Ma'am, I haven't started it yet, ma'am.
Nothing you've done?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, what about Nandana? How many tests do you have?
Ma'am, I'm having 2 tests, ma'am. 6 and 7.
Just 1 minute. I'll stop the recording and talk to you. Just a minute.